asking, so, oh wait, what am I doing? It's the wrong thing. I don't want the car pull away. Trying this again. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me, Tiger? I swear, it's like, I'm so sick and tired of this nonsense. I'm guessing that's a thumbs up. Yes, you can hear me. All right. So apparently I can't have my phone plugged into the thing. I have to actually plug it into the power outlet in order to charge my phone. I cannot have it plugged into the car. So I don't know what the hell to do at this point, short of getting a second phone or getting a SIM card for my tablet so I can run all my crap off the tablet instead. I don't know. So anyway, today was an interesting day. I actually got out on time. I'm basically repeating myself. I'm sitting here staring at a red light with the sun just blazing right in my eyes, even though I got sunglasses on, so I can't read. So hello, everybody. I've got my sunglasses on, which are even worse than my regular brand new glasses because these are old. Because my transitions don't change color. But according to my car, it's 57 degrees in the Great Northwest. And according to my MapQuest earlier, it said that traffic was light going down 167. We shall see. So, try to turn the camera a little bit so you face more forward. Okay. So today was an interesting day. I had the A team. My big boss, who was the one that hired me, I went to go get paper towels for my paper towel dispenser and came back. Didn't realize that he had snuck into the kitchen, and he was hiding in my walk-in. And as I was entering the door, he was walking out of the walk-in. And he's like, "Oh, did I scare you?" I said, "No, I was expecting you, or half expecting you to show up today, but didn't know when. But no, you didn't scare me. I saw the door open. Figured, it's probably a CO or you or somebody." So anyway, so I finally got to meet my boss in person the first time. He's a really cool guy, and I told him, "Look, can't wear these shoes for crews. I'm in my Crocs today because I'm developing bursitis, and it started with these shoes, and I cannot wear those." "Oh, that's not a problem, as long as it's got the safety soles, you're fine." I'm like, "Yeah, they got safety soles. See, every bit as good as freaking shoes for crews." And I explained to him, I've got really, really large feet for a girl. Depending on the shoe, anywhere from a women's size 12 to a women's size 13, which equates to a 10.5 to an 11 in men. Most of the cute designer shoes stop at size 9, maybe size 8. Just depends on, how expensive the damn shoes are. So it's like, I can't get cute shoes. The only way I can get girls' shoes that, for if I want to dress up and wear a dress or a skirt or a cute outfit or something, if I wanted to get a cute little pair of heels or some cute little strappy sandals or whatever, it's like I have to shop in the cross-dressers section. It's just all there is to it. And it's like, and everybody thinks, oh, well, people that haven't met me, they're like, oh, she's Asian, so she's got to be short. It's like, no, actually, I'm not. I'm actually above average height for a woman. Um, and so he goes, well, do you have any questions for me? I go, yeah. You know, um, not only there's the shoe problem, but also, uh, can we please have knives? And he chuckles at me and he says, so, yeah, told you it was going to be a little challenging. I said, challenging is fine. It's just that, I'd like to be able to go home and not feel like I want to chop my arms off the shoulders because, it's just using up way more muscle and it's putting more wear and tear on my joints by having to use a bench scraper as a knife. And, it takes twice as long. He goes, well, yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, it's definitely something very different. I said, yeah, and different is fine, but, can I have knives? Please, can I have knives? And so he's working on getting me knives on a tether. So, I was trying not to be bitchy. So, because being bitchy doesn't always get you what you need. Being kind and, may I please have this, and this is why. Can I please? You know, usually exact results. So there we are. So and solved the problem today with uh, trying to keep track of all these sacks of food for sack lunches because sometimes they, some of the homeless population comes walking in and they're hungry. It's like sometimes they pull these sandwiches out of the um, out of the cooler for people that are just really hungry. So, which is fine. They're paying for it. The jail's paying for it. So it's like whatever. And so yeah, it's just it was an interesting day. It was just interesting. It wasn't bad. It was a fun day actually because I had my A team. They got me out on time. Actually, I think I held up the show because I was still trying to enter the last of my paperwork. Uh, and it's funny how the weekends we have more, we have a higher population on the weekends than we do the weekdays. Um, let's see here, what else? Actually, got all my purchasing done. Got caught up on my paperwork. It's nice to be able to have enough time to sit around and do my paperwork and do my job and do some cooking and so on and so forth. And toward the end of the evening, a different CO that I've never seen before. Maybe I have seen him, but I haven't really paid much attention to. Yeah, I think I have seen him. Anyway, so he comes walking in the kitchen. He's talking to me about, how so and so, and one of the trustees was booted from the kitchen and wanted to know if there was if I've had any problems. And I said, well, no, these guys here are perfect angels. These guys are doing great. You never have to worry about anything. They're thorough and yada yada yada. Oh, that's great. But if you ever have any problems, you let me know. I said, well, as a matter of fact, on Friday I had a problem, but I wasn't here over the weekend, so Tracy had to deal with. Tracy's my kitchen supervisor. Uh, I'm above her, by the way, because I'm the food service director. So she's like, she was calling me on the phone yesterday. Wow, all of a sudden it's like, where did this rain come from? It's raining right here, just right here. Yeah, it's big drops of rain. Anyway, so she's telling me about how she had to, fire one of the trustees, and you guys got to hear a part of that story. So Then, fast forward to today, this the CEO is like, well, as a matter of fact, because he was handing me the new schedule for this week and next week. I said, as a matter of fact, this guy right here on the list that's due to come in this week, I don't want him in my kitchen anymore. As a matter of fact, I talked to him once, talked to him a second time. I just can't. I just can't deal with it. He goes into the walk-in after I said, if you're not actively doing any kind of food preparation whatsoever, do not go into my walk-in. Do not go into my dry storage. Do not help yourself to anything. And he just went in there and just started taking a bunch of shit. And I'm like, I just don't want him in my kitchen anymore. He's worthless. He's slow, and it's like the trustees. They love working in the kitchen because they get double sized meal, and they get to listen to the stereo, and they get to be out of their little pod for a whole day, and they get to hang out with cool chefs. But anyway, and I'm that cool chef, even though my actual title is food service director, I'm still a chef. So anyway, so he's like, well, I'll take care of that right now. And so he went and he redid it, and he told me the name of my new trustee that's going to be coming in instead of him. And I'm like, fantastic. So now I get another newbie. This one, he was telling me all about him, like, oh yeah, he's a really hard worker, and he told me the trustee's last name. I go, oh, is he Samoan? Yeah. I'm like, cool, we're gonna get along. Because not only am I Asian, but I'm also Pacific Islander. So, yeah, there's just unwritten code there, unspoken code that's like, you just don't mess with other islanders. So, because we're all family in some way or another. So, yeah. And I read all the way through Maine Girl's dream interpretation of my dream that I shared this morning on the drive time commute on the way to work, and it's just so right on the money on so many levels. It really is. But I want to make sure that y'all understand I don't drink a lot. I have a cocktail from time to time, always with food, one and done. So it's not a overindulgent sort of thing, as implied. However, I was getting Timmy drunk in my drink. So, but he's not a drinker either. He's not a drinker. Every once in a while, he likes to knock one back, but he too is a one and done sort of person. And so I read through the whole thing, and I was like, wow, it really sums everything up in a nutshell. But for me to be able to repeat what I read, even to summarize, it's like it's going to be hard. It's like my brain is just fried right now. So, I'll explain it all during a vlog at another time when I can actually sit down in front of the tablet and read the whole thing, kind of like what we did on the live the other day, or yesterday, or was it Sunday? I don't remember. It was one of those 2 days, and all the days are already blending together. And today's my first day back to work. It's like, I'm stupid. So I get to wake up super duper early in the morning because I have a class that's at 6:30 in the freaking morning. So Uh, but I already got my boss's blessing to, that I can be a little bit late. As long as food gets out on time, it's like, okay. I really don't want to get up at 4:45 in the morning, scramble to get showered and changed, and scramble off to work super duper early before the coffee stand even opens. So, having to live off of energy drinks for the rest of the day, give myself a horrible headache. Um, so I get to stay home and take my class and then take off and hope and pray that they let us out before 7:30. As long as I'm out the door by 7:15, I'll make it to work on time. And today traffic was really light. They didn't have any road construction uh, out through Auburn. So this is what's known as Eli Hill. That hill that you see right in front of us, that used to all be nothing but trees until some dipstick decided they were going to take them all out. And then you're going to see this area right about here. The trees look like really scarred and stuff, and you could see the scarring on the landscape where we had a wildfire that basically set this whole hill on fire like 3 summers ago, I think. And yeah, getting home from work became a 3-hour ordeal because I had to take the back way to the back way to the back way and yet another back way. High winds, no power, smoke everywhere, barely see, and so many cars having to be redirected to surface streets down in the valley, down below where we are right now, just to be able to get home. And so, I think that was like 3, maybe 4 summers ago. It was pretty bad. It was also the year that we had like record highs of all time temperatures exceeding the 110s, 100 teens for several days, to the point where restaurants were closing down because they couldn't keep their kitchens cool enough to keep their refrigeration from malfunctioning. Because most of these refrigerators, just about any kind of refrigerator and walk-ins, that they, on average, they can withstand, the ambient temperature of right around 80 something before there's a loss in cooling. And the grocery stores were having to pull everything out of their coolers, and all their frozen stuff was having to be pulled out and taken to the freezer storage because it was they were just not able to keep up. It was so freaking hot. And I remember my boss at the time, while every other restaurant in the area was closing down for the safety of their employees, my boss was like, oh no, we're going to stay open. And oh, guess what? We're going to call the news. We're going to have the news come in here and let everybody know in the area that we got air conditioning. I'm like, really? I thought some of us were going to freaking die that day. It's like, and then heaven forbid that I should shut down the hotline and certain parts of the hotline to try to keep cool in the kitchen, because it's like in certain parts of the kitchen, right on the line, it was registering, in the high 120s, And one section was like 130 something, and I'm like, nope, 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 nope. I'm shutting this down. We're not making pizzas. Uh, the toaster can take a flying F at a rolling donut, and no griddle. And it's like, if you want to bowl and you want to drink alcohol and you want to do this and that, we're going to do it so that, you know, us kitchen workers can be safe and not die from heat stroke. And so somebody actually wrote a bad Yelp review, a scathing Yelp review, because he couldn't get a BLT sandwich on toasted bread. And so I had to shut the toaster and the grill down. It's like so damn hot in there, we were dying. To the point where, you know, I went and bought like tons of freaking Gatorade and any other kind of electrolyte drink um, ahead of this heat wave. Brought it all in, had it all stacked up in the cooler, and I got it for the back of house. And the owner was like, "Oh, well, no, I'll pay for that." I'm like, "These are my people. These are my staff members. Why do you have to buy it?" I was the one that ran out and got it, but you know, it's like, why? So you can save it. And what was going through my mind was, so you can save face for forcing us to stay open on the hottest 3 days in all of history of Washington State. It's like, God, you know, I'm so glad I'm over and done with that job. So glad. Pretty much every staff member that had to deal with those 3 days is pretty well gone, except for like my former sous chef and the former AM kitchen manager. Or no, actually, he still is the AM kitchen manager, I believe. And then, you know, the sous chef. I don't know what title they gave him, but I'm sure that, you know. So it doesn't bother me any. Just glad to be gone of that place. It was so horrible. And so, you know, there were just so many things that went so wrong. It's like COVID, murder hornets, wildfires, this massive fire that was just a mile down the road that set toxic fumes up into the, you know, into the atmosphere. It was just choking all of us out. You know, murder hornets again. It's like COVID that wouldn't go away, shut down twice. COVID caused so much damage to the hospitality industry. Restaurants, a lot of restaurants couldn't recover. A lot of restaurants shuttered. They had to pivot and change their hours and of operation, and a lot of them lost the top talent because it's like once when that pandemic pay went away, um, people were off, you know, looking for other jobs um, outside of the culinary industry because it took a horrible hit. And that was about the time when I was thinking, you know, what is job security? And I thought to myself, oh, healthcare. And that's when I decided, you know what, maybe I should look into healthcare because if we get shut down a third time, I just don't know if I'd ever come back. You know, because it's like the second time that we got shut down, we didn't get that pandemic pay. Um, or we got like a portion of it, not nearly to the amount that we got the first time around. And that was even funny as hell because it's like I had to prove that I wasn't the father of a child. It's like, excuse me, but I don't even. I'm not a guy. I can't impregnate anybody. What do you mean I've got a kid? What do you mean I haven't been paying child support? And they were garnishing my frickin' unemployment for a kid that wasn't even mine because somebody decided they were going to use my social security number to go get a job at some sprinkler installation company of some sort, landscaping company, back in 2016, unbeknownst to me. And so I had to prove that I'm a woman. No, I don't have a PP. No, I have no ability to get anybody pregnant. And no, I didn't father a child. It's like, what more could you possibly want from me? DNA test? How about my birth certificate that shows that I'm female? Dumbasses. So, got that taken care of, and then it got screwed up again. I'm like, what? What other child do I not have that you're trying to pin on me this time? Turned out to be the same one. They just couldn't get it right. They just couldn't get it right. Then I had to wait forever for reimbursement for the child support that was being taken out for no reason. It was so stupid. It was so terribly stupid. But, that's one of the reasons why I tell people who's looking at potentially getting into this career for the very first time is go to healthcare. Because if the pandemic happens again, it's like you're going to be sitting your ass at home for months until the governor relaxes the rules and lets restaurants open back up again. It's like, oh yeah, no, your restaurant can be open if you have outdoor seating, and it's like it's January or February. It's like, really? Do you not realize that we're not in California? It's not warm weather out here. What do you mean outdoor? 6 feet apart, 50% occupancy. It's just so stupid. I don't want to go through that again. And yeah, couldn't even have events, couldn't even have weddings. Outdoor weddings, but they had to be like outdoors and limited to like a small portion of family members. And the governor was like, "Oh yeah, enjoy your holidays by doing virtual holidays with your family and stay home with your people that you've decided to, lock yourself away with. And get on a Zoom and Zoom with your family over the holidays. That's what we'll be doing." It's like, you know what, Inslee, you are a dipstick. I'm trying so hard not to turn this political. I really am. I'm so glad that Inslee's not going to be running for governor again. It's like, God dang it, that guy was a menace. And it's like, look at Seattle. Seattle's a shit show right now because of the open air drug use. Oh, they've decriminalized illegal drugs, and now and it's like, what did you expect to happen if you did that? Oh, Yeah, everybody's carrying around Narcan because there's so many overdoses. It's like, yeah, okay. You just round them all up, put them in a forced treatment, get get their asses cleaned up, get them the help that they need, get them into resources, and say, look, you have no choice. You have no choice whatsoever. Do it and become productive members of society instead of, creating this mess of of excrement all over the place. I mean, these people are taking dumps out on the sidewalks, and, leaving their needles and stuff and other drug paraphernalia laying about. Yeah, it's like now it's like that other drug that's got I can't remember the name of it, but it's causing your body to basically rot. Um, you know, when's it gonna end? Why can't? Why is this guy got his blinkers on and is parked in the middle of the frickin' road? What the hell are you doing, you dumbass? Get out of the. Anyway, so I'm right here. What's going on? But I'm going because I got here first. Going over my little bridge, and I'm probably going to lose you all here in a moment. So I'll get right. If I do, I'll come right back as soon as I get on my porch, and I'll be able to pull up that thing that main girl feverishly wrote. Must have taken her at least an hour. It's pretty cool though. It's really cool. But I'm gonna let it ride and see how far we can get today. Cloud cover is moderate. Should probably turn my uh, headlights on. There we go. Shit, I forgot to stop for gas. So I guess I'm stopping for gas in the morning. So my average miles per gallon coming up 167, 31.2 miles per gallon. It's bad. Not great, but not bad. And I'm gonna have to take you all on a little tour of the two cemeteries that we got here, and the other one that's up up in the Carbonado area. There's some 2 seconds, and then poof, it was gone again. Yeah, didn't get to do all sorts of cool. I am back. Yes, I'm trying to pull my freaking hair down because oh shit, I'm tangled. Why am I so tangled? Oh my god, I just want my hair down. I just want my hair down. Ah, god, I got a giant knot in my hair. What the hell happened? What the hell happened here? Oh my gosh, I am one hairy mofo. Hello, I'm Cousinette. One hairy mofo. Oh my god. Sorry guys, it's like I've been in this frickin' bun all damn day with my hair stuffed up in a frickin' scrub hat all day. I'm just I smell like jail food. Oh god. So anyway, oh my god. Oh yes. Ah there. God, I feel so good. I feel so much better. Hi guys. So I'm finally home. And it's nice to finally be home. see if I can get my tablet back up and going. Come on. Come on, tablet, turn on. So this is my Lenovo M10 Plus. Just got this a few weeks ago. Better than smelling like jail wallet. Jail wallet. Okay, that is. Let's see here. Pull up the Discord. God. The struggle is real, man. It's like every time I get my freaking hair down, it's like I feel like I got fleas or something because my head itches like crazy. So, ask the prison boys tomorrow. I don't know if I want to ask them that. I don't know if I want to ask them that. Huh? Oh. 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 Oh, I get it now. It's like 10 plus 4 is 15. Tap, tap, tap. Come on. So, Urban Dictionary. All right. Let's see here. I'm tired. Probably look like crap. Let's see here. Ding, 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 ding. Come on. Okay. Over to social chat. Okay, so this is really long. Civi's dream interpretation, 3/26/2024. Theater. If you dream of being in an old-fashioned theater, you will have pleasure in the company of new friends. You will probably find that things in your life run quite smoothly shortly after this dream. To dream about being in a theater means that pleasure will come from impending friendships. Think about what's on stage and in the theater mirrors things. For guys, theaters may be a metaphor for our physical lives, can signify drama in your life, or a desire for less drama, or perhaps more drama, another source says. A need or desire for emotional catharsis or cleansing, a sense of the dramatic, overblown situation or event, feelings of success in personal affairs and friendships, dive bar, collective escapism. The primary focus of a bar is to consume alcohol, therefore, oh dear God. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. And there goes Dory, or Cindy. She's running back and forth, but she doesn't know why she's running back and forth. But she's not barking yet, so I don't know what the hell the deal is with that dog. Oh, I know what the hell's wrong with that dog. She's a Tibetan Spaniel. This is what they do. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Shit on something. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Shit on something. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Okay, so anyway, collective escapism. Primary focus of a bar is to consume alcohol. Therefore, this symbol connects primarily to escapism because it is public place. It is a public place and rooted in the spirit of socializing. There's a second layer of meaning that connects with how people interact in social environments in a spirited and uninhabited way. Your own personal relationship to alcohol and bars in your waking life will play a prominent role in how you interpret a dream that took place in one. A dream that takes place in a bar could just as easily be expressing a need to relax, lighten up, and party as it could be a warning against the impact of choosing escapism over dealing with things with a clear head. Your reason for being in a bar comes into play with this part of your interpretation. Since one of the primary reasons why people go to bars is to meet people, a dream about a bar may be pointing to a search for some aspect of yourself that feels as if it is missing. If this is the case, a quality in question may be connected to issues that relate to your social life or public persona. The atmosphere in a bar can run the gamut from classy to seedy, from subdued to chaotic. Use this information from your dream to add a shade of meaning to your interpretation. The darker the feeling about the place, the more likely you are investigating shadow material. If you are familiar with the bar from your waking life, consider that the dream is speaking directly to elements of your current experience that center around your relationship with it. Okay, so this dive bar isn't a dive bar that I've ever been to, but it had some elements that kind of reminded me of a dive bar that is in on the outskirts of Enumclaw, which is one county over, and it's called the Yellow Beak, and they have some good food there. And the last time we were there, it had just been rebuilt after being burnt to the ground for I don't know the umpteenth time, third time, um, and it was just really pretty. But anyway, so I'd never been in this bar before. Uh, huh? You've never been in the Yellow Beak? No, I've been in the Yellow Beak a bunch of times. No, I'm talking about the one in my dream, the dive bar in my dream. It was on the outskirts of town where this theater was. So I'm trying to explain to Timmy. So anyway, yes, I would like my heat on. It's freaking cold up here. Jesus criminy, my tatas are freezing off. Why you were in the bar will also be a part of your interpretation. Most reasons for going to a bar fall into two categories: to meet people or drink alcohol. If drink, oh wait a minute, I already read that part, didn't I? I think I did. Oh, why you were in the? Wait, did I read that? Kind of lost. I lost my train of thought. Oh no, I guess I didn't. Why you were in the bar will also be a part of your interpretation. Most reasons for going to a bar fall into two categories: to meet people or drink alcohol, or both. If drinking is what is most prominent, then the theme of the dream is definitely about escapism. If connecting with others was part of your storyline, then there are other things to consider. Any person you are with or looking to meet up with should be interpreted as your unconscious is expressing a message about connecting with who you were there with, which was Timmy, who was sitting over there. So, let's see here. To dream that you are at a bar signifies your desire to escape from the stresses of your daily life and retreat into a no pressure environment. Alternatively, you are wishing for acceptance by others in some aspect of your daily life. I don't really wish for acceptance because I don't give a rat's ass if anybody accepts me or not. Because I am who I am. You know, a little bit of me cares. But, if I don't make a connection with a person, then, that person isn't meant to be in my life. So, anyway, that's how I feel about that. So, I'm not one that look for acceptance because you just take me as I am. If you don't like it, then it's okay. We don't all have to get along, but you can at least be cordial and you know Anyway, to dream that you or someone else are throwing darts in your dream refers to some hurtful remarks that you or someone else have said. But if you dreamed of throwing a bullseye, the dream symbolizes your goals and your go-getter attitude. The darts are symbolic of being on target or aiming at something particular. Use caution, avoid barbed or hurtful criticism. Arguments or attitudes are on target. A feeling someone harbors hostility. I need the 3-day cookie recipe. What's the 3-day cookie recipe? We only had 2 days. We had peanut butter bars and raspberry jammers. There was only two. Wait a minute. There was gluten-free cookies, but that was a long time ago. I don't understand the question, Oyster. I don't get it. Oh, Sophie made chocolate chip cookies. Okay. All right. Cool. I love chocolate chip cookies. Um. Okay. So, and hi, Sophie. Um. All right. To dream of something spicy suggests that you need to look at a current situation or relationship from a different perspective. A burger. Now, this is what's really funny is it's not really a burger, but it's a burger, and it has French fries on it, and it's called the Primanti burger or Primanti sandwich is what they call it. Um, now that I think about it, I don't think it's. I don't think it's. I don't think it's a. God damn! I forgot what a Primanti sandwich was. Um, I'll have to ask Amy. Anyway, if you ate the burger, you were dealing with disappointment or hurt feelings. Now, how can you be disappointed and have hurt feelings if you're eating a burger? It's like burger is like one of the most perfect foods, provided it doesn't have tomato on it. But anyway, um, let's see here. Um, To see or eat a burger in your dream could suggest that you are lacking some emotional, intellectual, or physical thing you need in order to feel whole again. Now I've got a craving for burgers. So, oh my god, burgers so bad now. Yeah. Anyway, so now I'm craving burgers. Thank you very much. I still have 2 days worth of chicken Waldorf salad to get through, and it's like now I want to. Now I want to. Order Red Robin. Yeah, or something. I don't know. I don't know. I, you know, prefer Sonic, but yeah. All right. So maybe you're feeling unsatisfied with some situation or relationship. Yes, my relationship with a burger and the fact that I don't have a burger with me. Um, so that's a situation in my relationship with food. It's like I love burgers. Yak. To see a yak in your dream represents your uniqueness and dependability. The yak may also be pun on yakking too much, which I'm doing right now. I should be eating a burger. Um, Maybe you should stop talking and listen more. Personally, don't think this. I am only the messenger here. Okay. Okay. All right, main girl. And by the way, main girl has collected this whole thing. There's a lot of text here. Daiquiris, drinking. I mean, she picked out a lot of keywords, man. Yeah, turn this into a drinking game. Oh, anyway, drinking a daiquiri in a dream suggests someone might try and steal your idea and present it as their own. Hmm. Okay. is can they succeed? Because the way my mind works, I could put an idea out there, and sometimes people try to recreate it, and they can't. Oh God. So yeah. Anyway, back to this. So I'm very tired. I don't know if you noticed that. So it is necessary to avoid talking about your plans with the people you have recently met, but only share them with those who have never betrayed you. Drinking a sweet cocktail in a dream suggests you have a secret admirer, someone likes you but is afraid of admitting it. Okay. All right. That one I don't know. The reason for it can be that you already have a partner. Well, yeah, I already have a partner, but we're also polyamorous. But anyhow, another story, another time. Pigeon. I don't know what it is about animals. There's always an animal of some sort in my dreams. To dream of a pigeon hints of your tendency to blame yourself for mistakes committed by other people. May denote the ability to maintain your roots and find your way back home, even when circumstances try to steer you off course. Yes, my circumstances that steer me off course is called Google Maps. You know how many times I've gotten lost going to work because it's redirecting. Anyway, okay, so there's probably something less superficial about this one that actually has some element of truth, but I thought the Google Maps thing was pretty funny because, yeah. Anyway, so back to this. Um, we've had a lot of coffee today. I think my kidneys are swimming. Um, where did I leave off? Made to note the ability to maintain your roots and find your way back home, even when the circumstances try to steer you off course. Possibly a feeling of home within yourself. If a pigeon attacks someone, then flies away with him in a dream, which didn't happen, but it did attack Timmy along with its gaggle of uh, annoying little uh, winged rodent family members and friends. I mean, there was a whole bunch of. I mean, it was like the birds. Um, that's a movie. In case you're too young to know about that movie. God, my head is just horrible right now. Pigeons also represent gossip or news. Dreams of pigeons symbolize that someone is trying to send you a message. Keep your eyes and ears open. The message is coming your way. Another source says, perceived nuisance or needing to be a nuisance to get what you want. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. It's just I am kind of annoying though. Depending on who you are, I could be very annoying. Being or feeling underrated, hiding your specialness, finding the specialness in yourself or others. Hang on a second, he's handing me the dogs. My eye is on fire burning. I don't know why. If I knew why, I wouldn't be rubbing it. Well, don't rub it. It's it's hurting. Ah. Anyway, hold on. Oh my God. Oh shit. Come here, dog. Don't run off. There. Okay, she's locked down. All right. Ah. Hiding your specialness, finding the specialness in yourself or others. Dreaming of this animal can represent too much or not enough of one of those qualities or someone or something you associate with the quality or animal. Consider also the animal's actions, context, and your feelings about it. You know, this is pretty deep. And thank you so much, man girl, because this is actually really freaking deep. Because, you know, I've been thinking about it all day. I just, what the hell is that? Oh my God, it's like I wish I had my glasses. She's barking at something, and I see something over there in the bush or underneath the bush, and I could have sworn I saw it move. What the hell is that? I left my glasses in the car, so I can't really see. All I see is a blurry black blob next to some daffodils. God dang, my eye is driving me nuts. Anyway, so I might have to take off and go and deal with this because it actually feels like I actually got something in my eye besides my finger. Uh, so no, it's not that kind of a dark thing. It looks like it could be like a rabbit or maybe somebody's cat. But if it were a cat, it would have moved by now. It could be a rabbit. I mean, we do live out in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, so, oops. Let me see if I can flip the phone around. This is my beautiful view. That big ball of light there, there's a castle 3 houses down from us. And that's, oh no, wait a minute, that's something else. Never mind. That's the neighbor's something or other. Did they get a new flagpole with a light? Anyway, so 3 doors down, there's a castle over there. And, yeah, so that's the hillside. And, pet cemetery. We actually have 2 historic cemeteries just on the outskirts of town. They're actually pretty cool. A lot of them still have the old headstones from back in the 1800s, early 1900s, and so. Oh my God, sorry, I'm digging through my eye. Anyway, there's a castle on a cloud. Let's take a look and see what kind of things do we see in the clouds tonight. I don't know. Auto watering system. That's what that wire is there. Excavator. Just a minute. I'll figure out what you're stuck. Who's stuck? Cindy. Oh, Cindy. Cindy's stuck? Yeah. Oh, it looks like she's stuck on her blanket. Anyway, Munchie Mafia. I gotta go and rinse out my eye. What? I'm still live. I'm trying to get this thing out of my eye. It literally feels like something's in my eye. Anyway, so Munchie Mafia, I'm gonna take off and go take care of this eye problem thing that I got going on right now. So thanks for going for a ride with me on my way home, and thank you so much, Mean Girl, for the interpretation. This was really a lot of fun, really eye-opening. Explains a lot of things. And don't forget to please subscribe to Mean Girl's channel. It's 50 in order to be able to enjoy going mobile live. Let's see here, who else needs 50? Eric Rowland and Rob. They're listed on my channel. So go and give them a subscribe and like and stuff like that. Don't forget to go visit Captain Brian's channel too. And let's see, who else am I forgetting? I'm forgetting somebody. I just know I'm forgetting somebody. Who am I forgetting? Who am I forgetting? Who? I don't remember. Mason. Oh, Mason Hefner. Gotta go show Mason Hefner some love. And if you haven't watched the drive time commute to work this morning, go check it out. There's something special in there as a little Easter egg. What I plan to do with my summer. Anyway, love you all. Thank you all for the support. You guys have a good night.